Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm doing this pretty glowing look for summertime. Just, I guess, angelic creamy skin with contour glowing stuff wherever I can put it. If you want to see how to do this look, it was very highly requested, so I've made this tutorial. Just keep watching if you want to see how to do it. So firstly, I'm going to start out with a primer. I'm using La Base Pro by Lancome, and I'm applying that with a foundation brush. The foundation that I chose for this I think is very important for the look. Because it's a glowy look, you need one that's got a dewy finish, and I know that I've got oily skin and that I usually like a matte finish, but for this look I usually make sure that it's going to be a short-term wear, where if I'm going out to dinner or just going to meet up with some friends, something that'll only take a few hours, it's okay for me to wear something like this because I can just use blotting tissues if I get a little oily. This, by the way, is the Makeup Forever HD foundation, and I'm in number N123. Just take note that my face is a lot paler than my body. So this is a lovely creamy foundation that definitely gives a nice glow, and I find that I don't actually oil up that easily with this. And if I do, all I just do is use some blotting tissues and it clears it right up. Now I'm going to cover any imperfections with my Coverall Mix by the Makeup Store. And this has got 3 colours of concealer. I'm going to use the yellow one to conceal any red marks like pimples or scarring. And I pat that in with my finger. Then under my eyes I'm going to take some of each colour, so the neutral, the yellow and the pink, and I swipe that under my eye and up my cheekbone. I'm going to take a big foundation brush that's going to blend this quickly. This is a Sigmax brush from Sigma. Oh hello, I said it right the first time. And I do put this brightening concealer right in the inner corner there because you can still get darkness under there. It's very common, so I always cover that area. Now moving on to my eyebrows, and I'm going to use, as always, my Sigma eyebrow palette. So this is the eyebrow palette here. I'm going to use this colour and this colour on the brush, and then I'm going to use this eyebrow gel and the eyebrow pencil. And I'm not really going to go into depth of the shading in of my brows because I do already have a tutorial on that. And so now I've shaded my brows, then I'm going to use the brow gel, and I use the dark side. Sometimes I use the light side, but mostly the dark side. And this is good to keep the eyebrows in place because if one of the brow hairs is poking down or poking up, looks a bit disheveled. And then under my eyebrow I'm going to highlight the area using this pink pencil from the Brow Kit. I really like this one. So I just draw it on under there and then I blend it out with either my finger or a brush. It's just easier if you use a brush because it's more precise. My current brush of choice is the brush from the Naked palette, the Naked 2 palette. So that's like the face done. I'm now going to do mascara. I'm using the Hypnose Drama. That's just my current favourite. It's been my favourite for a few years now. But I'm only applying it to my top lashes because I just feel like that lifts my eye and closes my lower lid. Whereas if I apply mascara to my lower lashes, then it opens my lower lid and makes my eyes look really round, and I definitely prefer a more exotic almond eye shape, so I stay away from doing that and just do my top lashes. Now to create a glow to my face, or a further glow to my face I suppose, because we've got a bit of highlight in the center which does create a natural looking glow, I'm going to use this Makeup Store Cream Glow. I'm not exactly sure what this is called because it doesn't actually have a product name on it, but it should be easy to find because there isn't really anything else like this in the store. Anyway, I'm just going to swipe it sort of just on my cheekbones right below where, oh, there it is. right below the concealer we applied. Now for a little bit more of a glow to my face, I'm going to use Mary Lou-minizer, but this time just above my lip. And what the hell, why not? Just dab that over that cream, because just add a bit more to it. Then I'm going to apply a blush. This was one of my first blushes, and if you've been watching my videos, it's definitely one of my absolute favorites. It's called Warm Soul. It's a mineralized blush, and it is a beautiful rose, dusky rose color with gold reflex. So when you wear this, it reflects so beautifully. It's definitely a Victoria's Secret color blush. I'm actually sweeping that sort of up the cheek. Next, I'm going to use this NYX face powder. It's a blush called Taupe, and as you can see, it's very cool. It's just a taupe color, perfect for contouring. I saw this on Nikki Tutorials' blog. She is probably my second favorite YouTube channel for learning about makeup. She's just so insanely talented. After Pixie Woo, I would say she's like just way up there. I love her. And she blogged about this, so I went out and bought it on eBay, and I'm so happy I did, because it's definitely like my everyday contour color. Moving on to my lips, I'm going to line them with Too Faced Perfect Lips liner. For lipstick, I'm using Demeter by Napoleon, which is a really good nude if you're, you know, a little bit tan. And then I'm going to put lashings of lip gloss on, if I can find the lip gloss. It was hiding. It's this peach color called Bellini by Revlon Color Stay. And do not hold back with the lip gloss. Well everyone, that's the end of my tutorial. I really hope that you guys enjoyed this video for this natural glowing look. It was really highly requested after I posted a photo of it on my Instagram, and so I decided to do it. I hope you guys also check out my Facebook and my Instagram to follow me there. I also have Twitter. Everything will be linked below. I'd love it if you guys could join me there, because I really like interacting with you guys and being able to see like who you are, because it is pretty anonymous in the comments box. So yeah. Bye guys, I hope you enjoyed.